300 strange, but true facts to make you think, laugh, and wonder. Have you ever wondered why a giraffe doesn't make a sound? Or why ketchup was once considered medicine? Get ready for a roller coaster of captivating trivia that's stranger than fiction. You'll leave scratching your head, laughing, and saying, "Wait, what?" From oddly endearing animals to peculiar plants, Mother Nature doesn't disappoint. For instance, octopuses have 3 hearts, but one stops beating when swimming. And if you're ever in Australia, keep an eye out for pink lakes. Yes, they exist, thanks to algae and sunlight. Kangaroos hopping without their tails? Impossible. These dinner table mascots use them to balance. Meanwhile, there's a rat-eating plant in the Philippines. Clearly, plants like meat too. Does that make dogs look tame? These lovable fuzzballs have over 1,700 taste buds, showing dogs are picky eaters in their own special way. You thought you knew yourself? Think again. Your cornea receives no blood. It lives on oxygen straight from the environment. And did you know sneezing too hard can actually fracture a rib? Handle your allergies with care. Our skeletons are fascinating too. A newborn skull has around 300 bones, but adults have 206 as some fuse together. Not weird enough? Here's a shocker. Your thumb has its own pulse. What do popsicles, ice cream cones, and the Pringles can have in common? Whimsical origins. The popsicle was accidentally invented by an 11-year-old who left soda outside on a chilly night. And yes, the Pringles can's inventor was buried in one, a true commitment to branding. Speaking of quirky innovations, there's a working bar in London that serves vaporized vodka. Forget cups, customers inhale their drinks instead. Sounds classy, or maybe just odd. History is as bizarre as it is fascinating. Did you know Egyptians polished their bald heads in 1500 BC as a symbol of beauty? Apparently, shining scalps were all the rage. And back in medieval England, the phrase "rule of thumb" meant something hilariously true, not punishing your wife with anything larger than your thumb. Of course, history doesn't shy away from the strange. Ever heard of the month-long dance plague of 1518? People literally danced until they dropped, making cardio the deadliest activity of the year. Why are carrots praised for zero fat content yet misunderstood? It's one veggie that seems to say, "Don't blame me, blame your dressing." Meanwhile, ketchup's transformation from medicine to burger condiment is one for the history books. Got a sweet tooth? Well, white chocolate isn't actually chocolate. It lacks cocoa solids. Sorry, chocoholics, it's just sweetened imposter. Physics can bend your mind. Case in point, light doesn't always travel at the famed speed of light. Under specific conditions, it slows down, defying its own reputation. Biology loves its quirks, too. Bees naturally buzz in the musical key of F, upgrading them from workers to amateur musicians. And frogs? They have been known to vomit as part of surviving tough conditions. A space mission even confirmed it. Turns out, David Bowie wasn't just a creative genius. He also had an outlandish stalker who followed him around in a pink rabbit suit. Meanwhile, Buzz Aldrin marked lunar history in his own weird way. He was the first man to pee on the moon. Some traditions are unusual, to say the least. Did you also know swans in England literally belong to the Queen? Must be a legal featherweight. What's creepier, a Sardinian cheese crawling with live maggots, or the idea that peanut butter contains bug fragments? The maggots are intentional, the bug parts in peanut butter, not as much. If you believe all wine is vegetarian safe, think again. Animal-derived products like fish bladders are sometimes used in processing. Cheers? Wow, you've scrolled through a mountain of bizarre revelations. If this hasn't made your dinner conversations more interesting, we don't know what will. Which of these nuggets blew your mind? Comment, like, and subscribe to join the Curious Collective.